Alright, welcome back. Got another game for you all. Demon Deus. You get to pick first, built different, cast the last start. Especially on Demon Deus, I think Rasmus is really good here. Like, he's like a good goalie on this map because he can just force the ball forward. And especially on Demon Deus where it's like, you just want to... It's either like on one side or the other side where you could just like trap it there forever and it's very like swingy which way it goes. So it's really important to win kickoff and Rasmus really helps with pushing that ball into the other side. I try to go Zentaro because I've just been trying to grind games with him. But they end up picking Zentaro and so I just decided, alright, let's go Rasmus. Which Rasmus is probably he is my most played character, but I haven't played him a ton since like season 3. I didn't really play him in season 3 at all. I played a lot of Kazan in season 3, and then season 4 I've been grinding Centauro. So a little rusty on the Rasmus. And so we've got Rune as our midfield, Asher's our goalie, and then I'll be playing forward. They've got a Mako goalie. This Aimi, so she opens, she does, like, you watch throughout the match, her opening every time on kickoff is the same thing. She primaries the ball, angles it towards our goal. I'm going to intercept it. What's funny is that you'll see as the Mako starts, like, at first doesn't react to what Aimi's doing, but later on, the Mako's going to start, you know, Aimi's going to do this, I'm going to do the same thing, and then the Mako's going to counter that, but... So she starts with this, which I don't really like. I think the Aimi shouldn't be doing this because it just gives me free possession of the ball. Like right here, I can just immediately push it into their corner, and now we can start. And our Rune dies immediately, which was unfortunate start. Kind of have to get in there and get that ball out, and I do that too early. I had this goal. This is some Rasmus rust showing here. I had this, right? Could I have just struck that? Sorry, I need to go back. I want to see this. So I get this out, get the barrier, I strike it. I think I could have just struck this again and not use my secondary. Yeah, it's like when you're using Rasmus' secondary, you're always really tempted to just, like, use your secondary ability, but sometimes you could just strike it or just use the movement speed, like, you know, like you're a Kai or a Drekar. I think I had positioning there. I could have just struck that into the goal instead. But we don't quite get it. Have an angle here into the corner. Nice. That was good. This game was kind of a difficult game. I definitely get upset at I get upset at our Rune, I think, in the first round or two. Because Rune is just kind of weird to play. If you don't know how to play with Rune, it's just kind of hard. Which, I'm not super used to playing with Rune. Like there, our Rune should have got that ball. That was... I think he was looking at... Jam and Jamal, who I think is their best player on their team. He's like I think he's high plat. So like I am high plat, he's high plat. I think these are like mid plats or plats or something like that. So Rune should have gotten this. He just missed it for some reason. I missed my ult. But the main thing is, yeah, that was really good stuff. You know, you never want to get upset at your teammates because it never really helps. I probably should not have got upset at our Rune, which we'll see later. And there, we could just kind of damage the Aimi because she's so low. Why did I core flip there? I think it was kind of a crappy core flip. I don't know. I kind of panic core flipped or something. It's kind of silly.
Aw, what happened? Were you glitching out?
Silly. just took a bunch of damage and died. I think that was, like, it was a little unfortunate. I got trapped in between the Aimi ult and, like, the Zentaro ult here. So I'm like, where do I go? And I just ended up taking so much damage that he instantly KOs. Even though our Asher's a high gold, they actually play pretty solid. Like, they play better than what I would expect out of a high gold. And we're just, like, trapped in this corner. Yeah, dodge that so we don't take more damage. But at this point, I think I was getting a little upset because I was like, I died twice. Not. That was a good save. Nice. Oh, I could have gone for the barrier there. But sometimes it's always safer just to push it into the corner.
Sorry.
And so Asher's even like doing dribbling plays and stuff. It's like, that's a little bit higher level than a high gold. I will say that our rune is really good at getting like double, triple banishes. There's a strike core because this guitar is actually pretty solid.
I only cut what I must.
So we kind of get soundly defeated that first round. It's not looking too great. We were also getting KO'd more than we were KOing them. So in this draft, Zentaro should be taking perfect form here. The other option for him... Well, actually, wait, on this map? He should be taking extra special. Well, so it's weird, right? I think extra special is probably the best pick for him here. Specifically on this map, because you just want to trap it in the corner, and, like, his ult is really good on this map because, like, the entire thing takes up the entire corner, which is really hard to deal with. So I think it's just slightly better than perfect form on this map for Zentaro. And then explosive entrance is really good and perfect form. So it's one of those three for him. I think he should go extra special, except his Aimi wants extra special too. And kind of sort of this is Mako, but Aimi could take timeless. I think Aimi needs to take timeless, denies it from the rune. But there's no real denying the rune. The rune gets hotshot Manu or timeless here. So Zentaro should go... I think he should go extra special. I think that's the actual pick here. He's gonna go explosive entrance. I think that was the third best pick for him. I'm not a huge fan of that pick. Explosive, it is good on Zentaro, but you've got Super Surge still in the pool, which is better. And then I think perfect form is just... Yeah, you just don't need the extra distance on this map. Yeah, I think that was a little bit of a mispick. And then Asher gets to take... What does Asher want? Honestly, I think it's a denial here. You probably just take extra special so Aimi can't have it. And then Aimi gets to take timeless. She gets to take perfect form, which is good. I mean, it's not bad. She's gonna take Manu. I think that was another mistake by the Aimi. Aimi should be taking extra special or timeless. Maybe at this point she should have taken timeless, because then I have to decide between taking extra special and something else. And in terms of what I should have taken, I end up taking Hotshot, and my reasoning for this is just on this map in particular, you want to force the ball onto the other side, and Hotshot allows me to do that easier. The other option was just denying extra special from the Mako, so she doesn't trap us every time. Which may have actually may have been the correct pick, was just do extra special instead. I wanted to make sure my rune got something good, so I didn't pick anything. I wanted him to get either timeless or hotshot, which I thought was what he wanted. And then I had already, like, I kind of wanted hotshot. I was gonna if Mako wanted extra special, she can have it. But I think maybe I should have taken extra special. Yeah, I don't know. The Mako didn't take extra special, which is fine. They took aerials, which is also good on them. That was kind of a useless ult. I just need to be patient there. I'm just gonna pull him away a little bit. See, and also, I don't like our rune's positioning. He's standing off in the corner here, like, what are you doing? Like, he needs to be farther up. Yeah, and then, like, his position, like, oh, they just scored a free goal, because he's like, what are you doing, bro?
What's the matter? Cat got
And that's where I was getting a little upset at the rune, because I'm like, what is your positioning? But you can't focus on that in the game. Like, you need to focus on what you can do better, and playing around your opponents and your teammates. And at this point, we're kind of getting steamrolled over, so it's like, man, this. And then I'm trying to yoink it, and of course the rune portal's in the way. I'm like, oh, rune, what are you doing, dude? Like, god dang it. Maybe some of that too. I don't think I should have thrown this ult out anyway. Like, I was getting a little antsy because we're already losing. They're gonna probably score this round too, so I'm like, I need to make some sort of play, right? So it's like, I want to hook this ball so I can get it and then like do something with it. But like, rune's right here, so we just needed to cover this option, and rune has this lockdown, and I just don't trust the rune at this point. So yoinked that out. It's a worthless play. And then like that was just that actually lost that strike ward. That was bad. Yeah, they let me defend, makes sense, because and then I'm mentally just getting upset, which is bad. I do emote at him, but he emoted at me first, right? But I don't think you should do that to your teammates out there. Just kind of don't do that. Yeah, it's looking really rough.
If I was excited about a goal, you'd know.
Yeah, that was a really rough round. They're GGing me. I hate it. So here, IME probably like Super Surge, honestly, is her best pick here. Yeah. And then Asher's gonna take. What would you take here? I think you need to deny the catalyst from Zentaro. I'm gonna let him have catalyst, that's crazy. He actually denies me the fighter flight, but he should have definitely taken catalyst. This is way better on Zentaro than fighter flight. So now I can take catalyst or rapid fire. Oh, I took unstoppable. That's right. Which it helps against the Mako and her primary, and it helps against Aimee and her primary and secondary. Okay, Asher does get catalyst, which is good. We get prize fighter rune, so if you can start getting KOs, that could be a win condition. And then he's like, why are you emoting, bro? Play the game. It's alright, we all have games that we, mentally are not all there. But like, I just don't like giving up in games either. It's like, even if we're getting run over, it's like, I still want to try my hardest. to win. Like, I don't care if it's a 1v3, it's like, let's just play it out. And then here I'm really low, so I'm like dodging abilities so I don't die. Unstoppable is also gonna allow me to stay alive a little bit longer. There's the hotshot value. Be really careful here. This is a good block by our Asher. I'm surprised that Aimee didn't like stun the Asher though, right? Oh, she just whiffs her secondary. If she hit this secondary, this would have been a goal. Yeah. Again, good saves by the Asher, keeping us in this game. And it just kind of got trapped there. Not our problem. I'm emoting through. I'm actually not mad at him. I just, it's like, come on, bro, wake up. Let's go. Did get hit by all of that. I'm about to die again. But we get a KO on the Aimee. That's good. So even if we die, at least we trade out. And then I'm just trying to stay alive. Now I'm past 50. Now I can go back into the combat zone. I'm just gonna yoink this out real quick. No, Zintaro's kind of weak, so I can kind of... He knows he can't go for the orb because I'm covering him. He's actually going to run towards our orb. And now he can get that orb. Okay. There we go, nice. That was a huge point. It's like we need to get on the board and build some momentum here. Like if we had lost that point, it just like, it's just so demoralizing. My unstoppable keeps me from getting stunned there. And then I'm able to finish off the KO. I didn't know where to go with that, but I'd be patient, and look how far the Asher is pushed up from the goal. I like this pressure a lot. Nice job.
They should have seen it coming.
Yeah, the Asher's kind of carrying us this round. We just barely get that. Look at that, triple banish. Super nice. I don't quite get the angle there. I think I could have gotten that if I were a little bit better. Like, the idea was there where this ball's not going to go in, right? It's going to go to the Aimee, so I'm going to pull it out, and then I can get it into the corner with a good shot. I actually have this angle. I just don't get it. It's hard. Mako, look at Mako's like strike box. It's like crazy, but I think there is a corner shot here that we could have scored on. Don't get it though. Our other option there was actually just to hook the Mako. I don't think that would have worked. So if I hook the Mako here, it pulls her forward, and then she just has position of the ball anyway. A good banish again from the rune. Yeah, finally we get the I like doing that with Erasmus, is you pendulum swing into the wall to like dribble it to yourself. So we finally get it. Although it's a little hard because like if you have hot shot, it you can get away from you. But it works out there. Here, I mean, we have size. I didn't really want the Zentaro to have 1-2 punch, because that's just going to boost his damage that much more. But Big Fish is just really good on us. So here is either, do we want to deny 1-2 punch, or just take the Big Fish? And I decide to let Zentaro have 1-2 punch, and we just get Big Fish. Which is a little risky, but size is king on Rasmus. And plus, like, KOing is harder to pull off than just core controlling the ball. It's a KO. So he actually gets a prize fighter stack there. That's really good. Yeah, Rasmus's hook is so good. You can use it on the core. You can use it on the goalie, which I like a lot, because you can just pull him out, throw him off the rhythm a little bit. You can get a lot of the goals and barriers that way. I don't like that. I didn't need the pendulum swing there, because my rune is covering that angle. I'm like just overextending in some areas I don't need to be. Oh, that was a little unfortunate. That was actually my bad. I did ping something like that. Really strong damage there. The Ivy likes to immediately use her core flip. That's like the second or third time. The Zentaro's like lagging all over the place here, and it's like, okay, we should be able to kill him with our, but then he doesn't die because he like, I don't know. He should have died there, based on my screen. That was just like a lag issue. See again, alright. Instant use of core flip. Ah! It's actually a little scary there. Nah, yeah, it was really good. We just kept possession of the ball, and Arun was able to help us pinch that. Got a little too, I didn't see it coming.
That was painful. I'll remember that.
It's like, ah! Yeah, that rune pillar did not quite help. And now we're at match point. So we have to win this point. That was a good banish. Nice KO. Well, that wasn't great. My ult was too slow. Ah! What's happening? definitely those moments in Omega Strikers that it's like too many things are going on at once. That pillar did not help again. And now it's like, okay, so they're both, the forwards are both low. I could target down the Zentaro here, but I'm also worried about our core control capability because I don't entirely trust our rune of locking it down. So we're gonna just try to do both. Don't quite get the KO here, but he is staggered. Oh, they're really close to getting that goal. And we're in overtime too, so now the ball's just going wherever. Oh, we just get... We finally just get there. It's like, that was a huge point to win. Yeah, the Imi keeps doing that primary opening. There we go. Almost, but we did trade core flips, so that's fine. And then we just have a nice patient strike. Well, that was a huge comeback that round. Okay, so here, the rune wants to take... What does rune want to take here? I'm not entirely sure, actually. I guess he takes Deadeye? Kind of denies the Imi and allows him to deal more damage, which is what he's kind of going for anyway. Right? What does Imi want? Twin Drive? Deadeye? Stagger Swagger, maybe, because she's been dying? Yeah, she takes Stagger Swagger because she's been taking a lot of damage. The rune actually goes for Egoist, which... Yeah, it's just a really curious pick, because he could have also, like, not denied the Egoist from our Asher, which would have been good, because then it's like... right, one of Mako or Imi needs to take Egoist away from Asher, but... Yeah, I'm not super hyped on that pick. For me, it's like, I think we just go more size here. It honestly may have just been Chrono Boost, but Chrono Boost isn't good on Mako. Well, I guess it's okay on Mako, but not great on Zentaro because he already has a Dash Awakening. So here I'm just gonna go Rampage. Like, more size is still good. It denies the Zentaro. The Zentaro doesn't have any great picks here. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't even have any sparks. So he gets Sparker Strength, which is super below average power gain. So it's almost like a dead pickup from the Zentaro. Their Mako got T-Player, which is good. That's really strong. Twin Drive is like, you really can't go wrong with Twin Drive. Like, having extra charge on ability is always going to be good. Yes, there, but see, the Mako's covering the Imi, doing the same play over and over again. You know, I will say the rune is doing a good job of damaging the Zentaro and making him play different, right? He can't just play his game. He has to run around and heal. So he's actually doing a good job on that, and then I can kind of just focus on the core control and against the Imi and the Mako. I could kill the... Yeah, we do. Okay. I'm like, I can kill this Zentaro here. I'm pretty sure we were just a little patient on it, which is fine. That was kind of an interesting angle. Yep, put it there. Bounce it. Score? Nope, bad angle again. I'm not getting my angles into that top corner. That's twice now that I've missed on scoring. I wanted to dribble this. Actually, we may have been able to just score it too because he walked up into my primary. If I had just stayed here and primaried it, we could have scored that way. That was one option. I went for the dribble option. And then I want to go into the top corner, but I don't get a good angle at it. It's too horizontal. So he's gonna be able to stop it. So that's my bad. If I were better, I would have scored that.
Just can't handle the thunder.
Let's get
Let's get pumped up.
So that play this entire just did there, I think that's good to point out too. His Aimi got banished, and what he did is he's got like the rune wants to run up and deal more damage with portals. He's actually gonna run up and block this portal. So that that's just a higher level play, right? If your teammate's getting banished, you need to walk up and like walk over them so Rune can't just place a bunch of portals on. Like otherwise, Rune would have KO'd Aimi here. And then it would be a 2v3, but he made a really smart play, took a little bit of damage, but now it's still a 3v3. I like this portal placement. That was really, really well done there. Yeah, Rune is sort of bossing up now. Just took him a couple rounds. Except right there, he died. That was unfortunate. We would have gotten that KO. Sometimes that happens when you're like trying to get a KO, like you're both going for it at the same time, and it just like doesn't work out. It's okay. I mean, that's solo queue. And then he just, my hitbox lingers a little bit on the secondary, so we could just stuff it like that.
straight swiftly.
Portal. Man, I'm not winning any of my strike wars here. But we get that stuff again. Like, I've stuffed this Aimi so many times.
Let's get pumped up.
She needs to mix up her timing. Ah, yeah.
I told you I'm the best.
The classic get hit by abilities. Alright, so it's match point again. It's like match point number 2. 2 or 3. We could maybe killed that Centauro, but I'm just focusing on the core a little bit. And now our size, like, because this round is going longer, we've had 3 points already. My size is just, like, I'm just massive now. That time I tried the insta-flip. I'm actually curious why that didn't work. Because, didn't I hit her with core flip here? Stun. How did she get unstunned so quickly? Because Zentaro's still stunned, yeah? Oh, because she was already stunned. Oh. Oh, is that a thing? Okay, so I think what happens here is that the Asher is going to stun here. But the stuns, like, either it doesn't add stun time on, or, like, because she's already gosh dang it. Sorry, let me see if I can get this right. Because she is already stunned by the Asher, I think the timer, like, it doesn't add on the time by core flip stuns her, So even though I tried to instant do it, her stun ends early because she was stunned earlier by the Asher. Yeah. Because you can see the timer. Yeah, and I took like a small bit of second to walk up a little bit to strike it. Interesting. I think that's what happens. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Oh, such a new play. It's like, don't do that. Like, if you're gonna hook yourself out like this, I was actually trying to hook the Mako, because my rune got the core. I was hoping he was gonna go into the corner, and then I was gonna pull the Mako away. But then the core comes here, and then it hits my hook, and I wasn't ready for it, because I was just expecting the hook to hit the Mako, and then it hits the core instead. I'm like, crap. And I wish on this video player I could go frame by frame. That would really help with actually viewing some of the more intricate details going on. Should probably look into using a different replay software for viewing all these things. But, oh well, it's just for fun, right? And then just good patience. And then look how giant our pendulum swing is, right? I think sorry, because it's like I should have scored there earlier. Bad on my part. And like, yeah, my size is too big to deal with here. And even though I'm taking damage, I'm still living.
Shadows are inevitable.
And then we're gonna score here. It's like, wait, why didn't the Mako just get that? The Mako is gonna go for the orb. And I don't think they expected the core to come back this quickly. And it was just like very unfortunate that the barrier disappeared. And they went, like, it was just really unfortunate timing for their Mako.
Can change that.
But yeah, you don't always have to go grab an orb as a goalie. And that was an unfortunate mistake. I get MVP here, but honestly our Asher kind of carried that whole game for us. And our rune came online sort of in later rounds. So that all worked out really well. Yeah. And I was just looking at the redirects, because it's like, first of all, I always look at my redirects and I compare it to the enemy team forwards. So here, like, I had less redirects than Aimee, which was kind of surprising, actually. I didn't feel like she was doing all of that much. So we kind of, like, I was less than the Aimee who I was paired against, and then Rune was less than the Zentaro. So it feels like their forward pressure was maybe a little bit better, but our defense was just, I think, significantly better. Yeah, I think our goalie just outdiffed their goalie, and that's how we won. But hey, good game overall. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.